say aye. Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. Resolution 2 is a resolution requesting the Tennessee General Assembly name the planned TBI facility in Madison County after TBI agent DeGrom D. Frazier.
Motion.
What your motion?
Second.
Who made the motion? Ward, second. Already one, second. Explanation on this, I was sent a resolution, we're trying to get the counties to, this resolution, to give this push for the legislation, to get this named after the gentleman, he's a worthy man, he was the only TBI agent that's ever been killed. The way I understand it, in Tennessee, is what I do, in West Tennessee.
Mr. Chairman, my only question is who is that?
That would be TBI. All right. We have, yes.
Could we, take a, voice vote on this
Yes.
and pass along with everybody's name?
You could do that, yes. Okay, all in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. Okay, next is resolution 3. I'd like to entertain a motion to combine 337. Do I hear a motion? Motion by Ferguson, second by Attorney Hatcher, to combine. Discussion on combining. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed?
Can I ask a
Okay,
question?
no, okay.
Question. We discussed this at the property committee the other night, this may not be the proper time to talk about it. Where it says Beaton County Parks and Fair Board, we had a concern of why that has fair, the word fair board in it. I mean, that doesn't.
It is written in, and that'll have to be changed, and that's easy to change. We don't give anything to the fair board, but it's in our charter of accounts that we go by. And as long as it's in the charter of accounts, we can't change that. We'll have to, if we have to, we'll do a resolution and just take the fair board out of there, because we don't fund them. It was just set up with the charter of accounts.
Thank you.
So that's an easy correction. All right, we have a motion to combine. Second, motion to approve as combined. Motion by Ferguson, second by Hatler. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed? All right. Moving on. Let me read those resolutions very quickly. 3 was a resolution budgeting funds in the amount of $915 within Benton County Animal Shelter. Resolution 4 was resolution budgeting funds in the amount of $2,309 within the Benton County Sheriff's budget. Resolution 5 is a resolution budgeting funds in the amount of $1,106.84 within the library budget. 6 is a resolution budgeting fund of $22,081.66 within the Benton County Highway Department. And 7 is a resolution budgeting fund of $1,716.85 within the Benton County Parks and Fair Board budget. Okay, moving on to resolution 8, transferring funds. Do I hear a motion to combine 7 and 8? Motion by Manley, second by Ferguson.
What number?
Wait, whoa. I'm sorry. 8 and 9. I'm sorry. 8 and 9.
I would like to vote on 8 because I have some questions.
Okay, let's just, we'll vote on these separate. Okay, resolution 8, is a resolution transferring funds in the amount of $30,626.58 within the Benton County Jail budget.
Second.
Motion by Ferguson, second by Trey.
Discussion.
Okay, we're playing. Now discussion.
What I, Mr. Chairman, and the Budget Committee voted to recommend this transfer last Tuesday night, and allow those departments to be managed the way that they should. The questions came up, it's a very good question though. Do we know if this $30,000 increase will affect maintenance of effort? And if it does, what that in essence does is it lifts the amount that we budgeted by 30,000, and it requires us to fund it at that same effort for next year's budget. So we just, I would encourage everybody to, as long as it doesn't affect the maintenance of effort, if we can get that answer tonight, like I said, the budget committee recommended that, but if it does affect the maintenance of effort, it's something that needs to be looked at.
And that was my same question.
Being it's a transfer, and we did talk about this, but being it's a transfer from one part of the department to the other, I don't think it's going to be affect the maintenance of that. Mr. Hollis, would you have an opinion on that?
No, I don't see how it will. It's not raising anything.
It's raising actually the guard's salary. It's changing the guard's salary into the guard's salary. Correct?
It's changing his salary, but it's eliminating the two salaries of the other employees that we had, which over in actual savings.
Can you briefly explain exactly what you're doing here, Sheriff?
Can I have one more question first, and then maybe you can explain my question as you're answering? So when you eliminated these two jobs, you're essentially paying the deputy more money? Is that how, if you
I'll be
could just?
paying one guard, who is a certified guard, and he's also, been to culinary school. And so he displays both these traits and is very good at it. So we can actually save by having him here, and it's also eliminates a liability on us. Some things that have come up in the past, okay, anytime, I didn't explain this to you. Anytime that you've got somebody who's gonna work around inmates with the new laws and things, they have to go through so many hours of training. So we had to put our other people that work our kitchen job through that. He already has all that and more, and so if we put him in there, it's eliminating some liabilities and stuff on us. It's just a lot better thing all around. He has, with the degrees and stuff that he's got, and we've got this opportunity to do this. We've been planning on it for some time, because when Mama Jo Prince, who's been with us for so many years, took her retirement, when she decided she would retire, the other girl had given us some notice that she was probably going to be leaving. And we had some issues come up back there, so it was the right time to set this up and get it in motion.
Okay, maybe you can answer this question. Were the other two positions affecting your maintenance of effort, or is it just your guards?
No, that's where we would have a problem, because we didn't have properly trained people that we needed in there. No, I think this is definitely more positive all the way around, and definitely eliminates some liabilities back there.
I understand that part. I was just wondering about the maintenance of effort, because that's a huge.
I'm not sure exactly what you're meaning. I mean,
As
it's
Trey
the
said,
same hours.
Do you know what maintenance of effort is?
Well, I'm not sure what she's talking about
I
exactly.
mean, he's getting paid as a cook, right?
But-
No, actually, he's gonna remain in the guards.
Yeah, but he's
The guard-
gonna do our.
He's only getting paid once.
Right,
Yeah.
it's one employee versus two employees. He makes a few dollars more than one cook, but we deleted two cooks from the salary, so it's
Okay.
not gonna increase the overall payroll.
So can I ask a question? Why would you be moving the money to a guard's salary? Because the guard's salary is what increases the maintenance of effort.
Because he is a correction officer, we're paying him as a correction officer, who's been named kitchen supervisor. We've eliminated cafeteria personnel altogether. That's going to be his assigned duty, but he is still a corrections officer, and that's how we maintain him.
And he was before,
Yes,
so
It's not a new employee.
it's a paper place.
I would-
Let me ask.
Ms. Hatcher,
If he was a guard and he's staying a
if you do that during the question is a good question. If you transfer the money from one salary line item to another, that increases that salary line item by $30,000. Does that affect the maintenance of effort when we're sitting down looking at that line item for next year? Because he's basically, and what we're required to do is once we fund it at a certain level, the following year, you're required to fund at that same level. So if during the cycle of the fiscal year, you transfer it over to this other, that's gonna increase that line item. Does that make your maintenance of effort have to be $30,000 when we go to making the budget out for next fiscal year? That's the question. I don't know if that does very good.
Are your guards getting a pay increase?
The guards,
Guards do get a pay increase to do your cafeteria work?
just the one that, he's the only one getting paid for it because of the
Just
pay
how much?
of the job.
He went up from the amount, where it was at top out, which I think is 1287. They increased him since he's gonna be a supervisor to sergeant pay, which is what the other jail sergeants are making. I think it's 13,
But not 30,000.
no.
But that's gonna affect the maintenance of
It's
effort,
going to, period.
unless you keep paying them out of this line item.
Sure, what they're trying to say, it is kind of,
It's kind of confusing.
what they're trying to say, you've got $30,000 for this cook right now. If you put it in the line item as the guards, next year when they make a budget, you've got $30,000 more. You ain't gonna get that $30,000 because you done away with this position, what they're saying. So I don't know if you can't charge that, leave that line item for you to use that $30,000 and pay out of that and use that in your other area. If you take that money as you're doing and put it in this one area, next time when you do the budget, they're gonna cut you back 30, well, you ain't got that position, even though you're using that to beef up these other areas. That's what they're trying to say. So I
follow you, but I think what we're doing is,
I understand what you're doing. It's money that you're gonna use to make a better jail by using it. I understand that.
we're
But
taking something simple and making it hard.
But
That's all we're doing.
that's what they're trying to say is next year when they do the budget, instead of being X dollars, you add 30 more to it, you're gonna ask 30 more for it. And that's,
Mr. Chairman, I agree with Sheriff. It's taking something simple, make it hard, but what we need is an affirmative that this does not affect the maintenance of effort. Who can give us
But
that affirmative?
he'll have to have the 30 more thousand next year to keep paying them, because it's already there, that person's already there. So it has to affect it. What are you gonna do, not give it to them next year?
The cap, you don't put.
Well, I can understand paying a guard, but transferring $30,000 and that $30,000 is not going to the guards, where is it going? The rest of it.
We would hold down the cost and the rest of the guard, so we wouldn't be.
I don't think the question is whether it's sufficient for you, Sheriff. I don't think that's the question. I think what you're trying to do is, you know, we work for you. The question is it gonna affect our budget? With permission, I'm gonna let Mr. Philip speak on this issue. Go ahead, Philip.
I think one thing that might clarify some of this is, this man is being used dual purpose, but also that's got him on a different rotation from all the other shifts. We will be hiring to fill, or to backfill his current position. So that money still has to be there and under a guard position in order to pay him. So all we're doing is moving it, we're getting to use him dual purpose, and it still saves money.
But that's
When you
still-
come back next year to the budget committee, will your guard line item basically be the same, will be the same?
It will be the same with the increase, but we will also have more
It
guards.
affects the maintenance of effort then.
But we've eliminated 2 other positions and saved a whole lot of money.
We're worried about the MOE right now.
I'd like to make a motion that we postpone this 1 month, or we get some more information on it, either from CTAS or from, is Betty still doing our,
Yeah, we can get a ruling on this.
we need to get a ruling on this, because I don't want, our budget committee to come up again next year and be faced with this.
Emily?
And he said that you're gonna refill these 2 slots, is that what you said?
No.
What did you
It'll just
say
be
about
the one guard. He's moving over, but he's still a certified officer, he's used dual purpose. I cannot pay a guard out of a line item for a cook.
I thought he was already there. That's what I'm.
He's doing the job, yes. But I can't pay him out of that, I have to pay him out of the guard's position.
Why can't you make him change him over to the cafeteria person?
Because they're not covered by civil service, that position is not. He's already covered by civil service as a guard. It would not be fair to him to take away his coverage under civil service.
And it's not fair for the county to up our maintenance of effort.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna have to make that
Is there
decision
not
what
maintenance
he
of
wants to
effort
do.
on? our
Certain
cafeteria?
line items, it affects certain line items. I can't tell you exactly which but guards is one of them.
Okay,
So next year.
Mr. Hackler, Mr. Hackler has made a motion to postpone it for 1 month. And Ms. Ferguson has seconded that motion. So, if you want to postpone it 1 month, will we get a ruling from CTAS or get a ruling from my office? Then we vote yes. Let's call the roll.
Darrell Hicks,
Yes.
Lyle Van Loo,
Yes.
Angie Kern,
Yes.
Mark Plant,
No.
Trey Smith.
Yes.
Dana Ferguson.
Yes.
Rocky Preston,
No.
Jimmy Wiseman.
Yes.
Gary Fur.
Yes.
Fred Rogers.
Yes.
Coleman Frazier,
Yes.
Jerry Brandon,
Yes.
William Hattler,
Yes.
Emily Hatcher,
Yes.
Bill Key.
Yes.
Roseanne Ward,